For me as teacher Joyce, I was happy to meet new parents, and I was also happy to teach parents new things.
For me, it was learning new things from teacher Joyce. You know me, I only know personality, temperaments with adults. I didn't know that with children we have many more. And I'm happy to learn that my daughter, who I thought is something else, her style of learning is different. And I can't wait to get more into it and see what else I can do for her so that she can learn.
I think from my end, it's a lot of gratitude, especially to Teacher Joyce. We've learned so much inside here. I'm also happy my children have really painted nice stuff. So we are grateful and we look forward to some other time that we can do this again.
Yeah.
My name is Catherine, and I'm so grateful to be here. Yeah, I'm so grateful to meet different parents and sharing their different experiences. Yeah, I've grasped one or two things which I will also to implement.
I want to say, I like this day, and I wish there was another day like this.
Wow.
I like painting the flower pot. And,
I know that.
And playing and everything.
And
I painted
a pot and
a painting.
a painting. Wow. So that is what I think this family is all about. When small groups like this just meet and let life happen and then experience life. These are things when I was growing up, we never used to do them. Maybe my talent died because no one took time to notice. Yeah. So I hope we can nurture this, and who knows, it might be the next who? Picasso. Yeah. Yeah. Ama Da Vinci. Even as education is an equalizer, talents gives you an edge. Yeah. It takes you where maybe education might not take you. So let us keep doing this, and I hope we can have many of these, and I hope they can happen here and elsewhere, so that we can just connect and let life happen and slow down and just let our children live a life. Until another time, may God bless you. So that was the first experience of the Treasure Box Family Circle experience, and I hope everyone has experienced something different and unique. You guys have a good evening. Until next time, adios.
So can I start the first one? The first personality. Intrapersonal. Intrapersonal learners. That is the learner who says, me, myself, and I. You tell them it's group work activity, they're like, no. Can I go do it by myself now? The next one is a linguistic learner. The child who has so many stories. And and we went. And do you know daddy? Do you know mommy? She went and she went. You're like, can you please shush? Please shush. There's a child who is a spatial learner. Drawing, coloring. When she goes somewhere that has many colors, she's happy to be there. There is a child who is a logical, mathematical child. And why do so many questions you always like, you and your questions, please stay with them. As a parent, you're like, you have too many questions. So for me, you have too many questions. There's a child who is a bodily kinesthetic learner, a child who enjoys outdoor. A lot of energy. Can I please go play? Can I please go play? You are like, no, you stay in the house, you stay. Musical learners, they enjoy music. Do you know your children? Now everyone to write their percentage there. If a child is a special learner, as a parent, nitalipa ende achore na kale. So that one can be a career, and it's something your child enjoys. Your child can be a bodily kinesthetic learner. Now maybe you've taken your child where there is no field. where the children are not playing. Are you helping your child? As a parent, through your child, what do you want? What do I want my child to remember about me? As a parent, how do I want to influence my child? I go to church every Sunday so that my child will love to go to church. What would you wish to improve as a parent? What is making parenting so hard?
For me, I would say screen time.
The screen time. That's a big challenge to most parents. And the worst thing with screen time, it doesn't help.
For me, it's time.
Time, yes. Most of us parents, we are not taking time with our children. Money. And right now they know if you don't have. These children know. If you don't have it, when you have, they will know. And they will tell you, well, mom, you don't have money now, so you had. Well, you don't have, now you had. What about relationship of the parents? Is it suffocating our children? What about peer influence? See, even Nani is outside playing. You are telling me I don't go down to play. See, Nani, see this peer pressure. Because when we were growing up, peer pressure was starting at what age? 13, 14. Sasa inaanza when they are 3. When they are 3, mtoto anakuambia someone else is out. Kitambo mtoto akiwa 3 years old, sit there. I don't want to go. You to go outside. It is raining. Mtoto angefanya nini? So I watch TV, but right now a 3-year-old anakuambia Nani is playing outside. Why am I not playing? You guys hamsumbuliwi na grandparents, your grandparents. Usichape mtoto. Many parents, especially our age, we are going through that. The young ones, they become the babies to the grandmothers and grandfathers. And many parents are really suffering. This challenge is called blended families. Parental tips, where do you guys get them? Yes, where do you get them? No, where do you get parental tips?
From friends and fellow parents.
That helps, eh? But which kinds of friends?
Well, I really don't rely on external.
It is me, myself, and my child. Yeah?
It's me and how I see my child.
Mm-hmm.
And the little knowledge I have.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We try to talk to her and just leave it as it happens.
I mostly don't rely on external.
Right.
I'm a person who has this instinct or intuition that I go by it. But sometimes it's challenging.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have to wait it out and see if I do this, what does this mean? I use ChatGPT a lot, but not unless I am in a setup that I see a mom has done something that has worked for their kid and I can try that out. But it's not that I reached out for advice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. For me, the first thing is we look at our children. You see, when you're seated here, you look at your child. That when your child is playing outside, does he share? Does he share? Does he help? When a child wants something, does he come, Mommy, please give me? As parents, we are scientists in nature. We are going to be we are the ones going to be doing experiments and observation. Do you know why children in schools do not disturb that much? It's because there is a routine. They know if I'm found outside, it's not correct because right now it's time for class. So parents, put this a very big star. Put a routine for your child. Most of the parents are really worried about the mobile phones and the tablets and the TVs. But if you put a routine, your child will get it. Any questions? I will answer any.
I know that his social battery is very low. I don't know. Anasijui kama ni yangu, whether it's his dad, but he has this social battery that doesn't last so long. Like he's going to socialize at some point. He doesn't have to wait it out kama saa hii we are not yet. Graduation hata tukiwa tumeweza kupigwa picha or anything. And
You know what I tell the introverts? They know themselves in class, eh? The ones who don't like socializing. I always tell them, you know, you won't stay with mommy for long. Someone is going to employ you one day. You'll work somewhere. Some of us, you want to become doctors. You'll work in a very big hospital. So they're supposed to know how to socialize. That one is, you don't go very fast. It's just one step at a time. Another question?
For me, it's like dealing with the cheeky behaviors. We have tried to even take the TV away the whole week. It was my not TV from Monday to Friday. But still, bado unaona kale ni kama anauliza Saturday itafika lini. Ndio ni watch TV, you know.
So hiyo kutoa TV kabisa, you did it wrong. For such children, unatoanga one step at a time. We watch for 2 hours. Kesho tunakata tu kidogo inakuwa 1 hour. Then mnakata tena. Then what I've told you right now, put a routine. The best thing with young children, age going down, they understand. Because they're the ones who tell you, but it is time for, so you sit home mambo ya simu, yeke time yake. He will know, if I take that phone, I'm doing the wrong thing. After these days, I always tell my parents, please do not beat up our children. It doesn't really help. So she beat me, then I took the phone again, and it was, for me, what I can say, it's fine discipline issues. Unajua napenda screen time. Talk kabisa. You beat your brother, and you beat your sister, and I wasn't happy about that. When they're watching TV, you'll be in your room. You won't watch. You took my phone, so bring your gadgets. What is your gadgets? They are mine now. Until you apologize and don't shout.
I had a problem with my daughter with the phone. So she would just hear me getting in from Lango. She would come and hug me, and the first thing is her hand is in the pocket. My phone. Na utamtoa kwa hiyo simu tena hajalala akiwa ameshika hiyo simu. So there's a day I sat her down. Kambia, you know, this is my phone. This is not your phone. You have to respect it. And if you need it, you come and say, Daddy, please, may I use your phone? And you only use it for a few minutes. So she knows that when I come home, I do my reports using the phone. Daddy, have you finished doing your report? May I have your phone? You're only going to use the phone after we've eaten. Nowadays, she doesn't touch my phone. So we had to set boundaries. That is my phone.
I tell my parents it's negotiating time. I think that's true.
My son was behaving like a 3-year-old, and he was just 1.11. But looking at that child's behavior ni kama ka 3-year-old. Kanafikiria ndio unashindwa. Mtu anifikiria aende ajifiche nyuma ya mlango na muita na haitiki. Alafu na amani kwanza when my sons walienda shule, the first born, si wamezea kushapa mikono. Ukimwambia bring mwiko, I beat you, hata haiogopi. If you are discipline and explain and tell them mbona nimekuchapa and is it right, it is not right, don't repeat it.
And what to do next?
Yeah, I also have fears for the 7 and 8 years, especially the 8 years, because I feel like he's turning to be a big boy. And then he's telling him, I'm a big boy.
Big boy.
I'm a big boy.
Wewe nimelong kuonyesha juzi.
Because kwa sababu the 8-year-olds ni the 15-year-olds at our time. Hata maswali zingine watakuulizanga yule wewe. Hata most of the parents wanasema mtoto wangu ni 6 years old, but Kenya anaongea mtoto. Mimi atuelewi anatoa wapi.
Wapo Gasharage. So there are 2 cars. One a grey one a red one. Zimefuatana. The grey one is a CX-5. The red one is an Axela. And then Steve says, oh, they're the same. I'm like, no, they're not the same. Tells me, Mom, look at the logo. Pause. Both of them are Mazdas. 5 years. Maybe sijui cars.
My daughter, another time, alituambia tuliangalia na baba yake ati alikuwa but I'm just a girl. Tulichanganyikiwa tukaangaliana hivi tuko like alafu vile ameisema na ka attitude.
Alafu hiyo kitu unasikia kwa ofisi, madem kwa ofisi wakiambiana. Kwa ofisi.
Ndio tulikuwa tunasema evolution kama kitu ni kitu ya the huko ni kama evolution really happens. Ni kama it really happens.
For information age, there's a lot of information everywhere. So what do you expect? If your children are watching cartoon, in between those cartoons kuna advertisements. Between those cartoons wataenda watch this movie ya South Korea inaitwa ya K-pop and Demon Hunters whatever. They watch those things are just in the contextual world. Ziko kwa hiyo world yenye tuko. What do you expect? Those people are singing hizo songs ni kama ni aliimba. So what you do, you control the kind of information yenye anapata.
They are very curious and they already know what they are going to watch. And the funny thing about them, sasa wao wako into hizi vitu za creativity na gari. That's why we get msoko anajulia magari. Mtoto wangu alianza kujua ati sijui J-Wagon na Nado na Lamborghini. Kwanza hiyo ni gari kwangu sijui lazima hadi kuna time niliambia maisha na apike composition na kaandika vile ataona Lamborghini na akue footballer na akue daktari.
Well, they don't know who is the goat.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa nasema usually ni parents who are here.
Why,
This
yeah.
is really, it's really helpful. Tunaona.
Gregoria.
Ni mgawi.
Neka tu place moja juu. Tunashinda sasa mimi nadhani ni ya mtu.
A family that prays and plays together stays together. We lift them and say, together we rise.
Together we rise.
Treasure Box family, together we rise.
Together we rise.
Thank you. Yes. Everyone has
Beautiful
done
paintings.
Wonderful work. What a new drawing.
Every time I say no, every time I say no, drama so up, my so up. I'm choose up. Jinu Abisaja, now I'm the golden. Oh, I saw I can sing like this. No more hiding now. I'm hiding.
Okay, Rumi.
This is the Treasure Box family experience.